What is up, Chips and Pips? I'm back with you. Sorry for the background noise if you can hear it. So today I'm doing something a little different. I've had a lot of issues recording lately, just like from demotivation and then stuff going on, and then I want to record and it's too late. And I don't want to disturb other people, etc., etc. So I'm doing this one the way I do the podcast, and I'll probably just do some like background sort of thing, like busy work on all the mods or Enigmatica or something. Just so this can sort of serve as commentary. But I just kind of wanted to do a bit of an update, and this way I can like throw it over like a Minecraft video or something, or even Zelda if necessary. But yeah, so I've had some stuff going on lately, and I'm about to have a rearrangement of my schedule here in the next couple of weeks, either because of the stuff that's going on with my work right now. Every year or so, I don't know how often actually it happens. I've only been here for a year. We're coming up on a year. But they let the truck drivers pick a new schedule, so that's coming up pretty quick. So I've been trying to figure out that. But I actually kind of wanted to talk about more some of the stuff going on in my personal life that's been affecting things. So for those of you who don't know, which is probably most people, I talked about it a little bit in all the mods and in Enigmatica. But basically, a few weeks back, I hurt myself, so I was off for a couple of weeks, and now I'm back at work. But that, I should have recorded more during that time, but about to get to why I didn't. So aside from like family drama and stuff going on that I had to put up with, I've been dealing with a lot of issues psychologically lately, and it's been affecting my ability to create content, to want to create content. It's kind of been like a little battle I've been having with myself lately. Because like on the one side, I want to make content for you guys. I want to keep making content for you guys. And then on the other side, I'm having a constant battle of, feeling kind of depressed because I'm not getting the content out there, and either like don't know what to talk about or just don't feel like doing it. And then that just kind of depresses me more because I'm being my own enemy there. And then also it's like sort of dealing with my issues of I have a lot of self-confidence issues when it comes to like failing to do stuff when I say I'm going to do stuff. And I made a resolution this year that broke pretty fucking quickly, which is having a video a day. Now, I still have plenty of time to make up and still get 365 videos out this year, but I was kind of putting with that because I was trying really hard, but like stuff wouldn't upload. I got stuck over the mountains a couple times at work, little stuff like that. But also, especially now that I'm back at work, I've been putting up with like, how do I put this to not get so shitty? I talked about a little bit trauma that I regularly have to take a road that a few months ago I turned my truck over while I was on, and it's sucky. I might have had some angst from time to time before, but ever since that happened, I have proper anxiety problems. Like the other day, this was a few weeks back, I had a panic attack. A couple in a row. It was fairly bad. Luckily I'm one of those people who becomes hyper alert, functional when they get in a state of elevated fear. I'm effective prey animal when it comes to that. I'm just like, anyway. But yeah, so I had to pull over and calm down and deal with that. But I have to drive that road pretty much every day on my route. But it's the route that lets me go home every night, so I'm putting up with it, because if I didn't do it, then in all likelihood I wouldn't get home half the time, and I like to have the home time. But that has been its own sort of monster. I've been dealing with a lot of insomnia issues. I've always been a little insomniac since I got out of high school, because of having to take care of my grandma. Sometimes I'd sleep heavy and sometimes I'd sleep light. But whenever the CubeScrap group was first really forming into CubeScrap, and we were staying up all night playing Gmod and stuff, I got used to being up until 3 or 4 in the morning, and then getting up at 8 o'clock. I struggle with that now, because I do need to try to get as much sleep as I can, but lately it's just been all the time. I can't get to sleep, and when I do sleep, a lot of the time I don't sleep well. A lot of people who have been through traumatic experiences, and I'm not comparing my experience to anything somebody who had been in combat or in a hostile situation has been through, but anybody with any form of PTSD will tell you, who do get bad dreams, they're really rough. It is basically like being back in the situation, and they don't go away. It's not just something where you dream about it for a week and then it never comes back. If you're lucky, you might stop dreaming about it at some point, but for most people, it's always going to be there, or at least, every so often it'll pop back up. You might not dream about it every night, but for me, especially, back when it happened, I was off for the month of August because of it happened. For the entire month of August, it was terrible, and even into September, every time I would turn over in a particular way, because I turned my truck over on its side, so it felt like I was back in the accident, and that's just really hard to deal with. So on the one side, I've been wanting to make content, and night has been an option, but Maddie's trying to sleep at night, so it's one of those things where, so that's why I'm trying this, to sort of allow me to say if I want to pop open DDSS or whatever tonight and record and just post whatever I'm doing on there while I do it. While this commentary is playing. Just to sort of have something other than stupid mobile games, and also to sort of preserve some of the mobile stuff I've recorded to be able to be background for the podcast. I need to come up with a cover art thing or something for the podcast, just pop that up there. Although, if y'all care to look, some of the stuff that's been going up as background, I'll put clips of like crossing road or whatever that I've done, and then it'll also be interjected with like pictures I've taken. I've tried to pick some of the good scenic pictures I've taken. My trip in March to go to Disneyland got canceled. So I don't know when I'm going to get more Disney content out, but I'm working on getting the supplies together to be able to do that. Yeah, so the other potential thing that might be changing my schedule and actually making it so I'm a lot more capable of posting in the future is that I am trying to put in for other jobs so that I can get something that is off the road entirely. That way, I don't have to worry about, oh, I got stuck over the mountains. I'll just be able to do that. But yeah, so some upcoming stuff that I plan on doing. I've really been neglecting making the highlight reel thing because I'm realizing as I'm going through a lot of old content, it's not going to be a very long video, and also quite a few things that I wish existed just don't exist. So I'm trying to find funny moments, I guess, better than anything. But maybe I'll do something more live or something. I don't know. But yeah, I am trying to get that going. I have an instance ready to start. In fact, I'll probably start recording that my next weekend or so. A almost vanilla Let's Play as sort of a 10th anniversary specialty thing that I'll be doing. Also, if you guys like the idea of me doing Dungeons & Dragons and Space Shuttles, it's I found out that APOC, the one that I was doing Hexen on, has a server on there for Dungeons & Dragons and Space Shuttles. And I'm more than happy to have anybody come by if you want to play. But yeah, I think I'm probably going to put this up as a DDSS video. But yeah, so I'm going to try to make some more stuff. But so the 10th anniversary stuff's fallen a little behind. I realized I kind of dropped the ball on getting all the podcast stuff up. I'm going to try to get it up soon. Part of it is that I just need a bunch of extra shit to throw together for the content part of the video. I guess I could just take a picture, like the first one, and just leave the same picture as the background for the whole thing. I suppose I could do that. I just don't really want to until I've got like a proper cover art thing for it. But anyway. Yeah, I don't remember what else I was going to say. Well, I hope you guys enjoy. If you do, make sure to slap that like button. Let me know that you did. Don't forget to support the channel, the podcast, and everything I do over on Patreon, patreon.com/CubesNLP. I know I've been dropping the ball about getting content out there as well, but I've got some ideas in the works, and hopefully I get a chance to implement them soon. And don't forget, if you don't want to do like a subscription type of support, but you don't mind, throwing a little bit at the channel just for the hell of it, you can one-time donate at streamlabs.com/CubesNOYT. For those of you who aren't familiar with the gaming channel, that is spelled CUBXENOYT, and then it's just LP for the Patreon. I'm going to try to do up the defaults so that those things also pop up in the descriptions of the vlog channel videos. But unfortunately, with mobile upload, it doesn't use those defaults, as I'm sure some of you have noticed, because the mobile stuff that I upload on the gaming channel doesn't do it either. But yeah, and I hope you guys continue to enjoy my content, and I will catch you guys later. Don't let the stale chill out, and I will see you when I see you. Peace!